advice all the time.
Hi. Ryder. Yeah.
Are you from? Okay. You went to school here or no?
No, I finished school.
You went to graduate? Did you guys?
Yes. Should I sit here?
Yeah.
Do you want me to sit directly in front of you?
No. It's okay. I was too much control. Hello, regular, Mr. Regular Man. I threw it back.
I thought you were
No. Are you going to perform? That you're the second person today. Why not?
That's wow.
I'm proud of you. Are you going to the 24-hour show last year? Not that much. And she was like the best.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is two people were right. One is side.
I thought it's gonna please. Whoa. It is. It's fun. The sound behind is fun. It's just like beep bop boom bop beep bop boom bop beep bop boom bop.
This is the pre-show.
Performing. How to tell someone is I'm sick. It's crazy. Only a little bit. What? I've seen the whole setup. I came here. We've already met everyone.
Yeah.
You were more comfortable there.
That's okay. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. I'm feeling sad.
It's
good. It's good. It's super good.
These are one of the things.
Look, it's like a
Therefore, I'm looking at all of them.
Thank you so much. That body there was at a. I ask you a question. I thought it just didn't
Going on the vibe is crazy. I don't have any other music downloaded. This is the only building out. It's 10 songs.
Okay, no practice with that.
Where are you?
Heyo! This is some power stuff. Yeah, okay. Let's use it. Wow, that was crazy. You're so done. Oh my god. Everyone's got a big announcement. We should all share our. I'm doing a lot of crowd work.
It's not like that.
And then like one person was remember it. I just had the front row then. Yeah. Like
That isn't right.
everyone from during the show. What? Oh. Yes. So it's for all of you early birds. This Friday. Yeah. Listen up.
She said the very beginning.
This Friday, 8 p.m. Go to the Black Box. Check it out. Free Punch is doing a show. It's going to be very good and very funny. And good night, you can talk to each other. Hey, how are you doing?
Yeah. I'm doing my dead lift. Hey guys. Sorry for getting so late. That's okay. This is Let's start with that.
Who thinks Paris should do stand up? We're pro-trans students here.
That's not anti-trans.
We're not anti-trans students. Other comedy shows go to campus.
It's a startup that does geothermal. Like, what is there a specific? Like, there's
Sorry, is it taking away so, like for.
Is there like a? Like, is it like a? Like, is it what makes it?
I mean, you know, it's like. I'm just like trying like testing. I'm trying to get everywhere. Like into my friend has one of my names that you like I bring her on
That guy was man.
But you can still choose to use one. So what's your position? So you have to have like a draft ready for an how long is the the written part is very short. How many hours?
Hey, Parth.
Parth in the house! Alex in the house!
Everybody, Parth! Give it for Parth and Alex!
Yeah. We're comfortable. Is everyone else comfortable?
Who's having a great time?
Oh.
Who's having a good Tuesday? Anybody?
It's Tuesday! Woo!
The show's gonna be super high energy.
Oh, yeah. But it's also gonna be chill as fuck.
It's gonna be so chill. Feel free to take a nap. I'll keep the music going the whole time. You can just doze off.
Doze off, snuggle with a partner. Hang out. Nick, how are you hanging out this week?
I'm doing great. I am gonna kill the music because I'm ready to go to bed.
You should get my sound machine. It goes.
I started using a white noise machine.
It's
meaning this.
lit. Wait, is it lit? It's lit.
It's so good. I have a.
It's so good.
I have a Spotify playlist.
My roommate, who's here, and you like it. Yeah,
It's
so
great.
good.
It changed my
It's
life.
such an intimate show. I love it.
So I started using that speaker, just playing white noise out of it at night. So now my Spotify recommendations are all like ASMR stuff. And every album is the same. Every album starts with like paper crinkle and like leather scratch. And like halfway through, it's like, welcome to my hospital. How are you? Don't worry, we're gonna take great care of you tonight. I'm just gonna tap on your IV real quick. Feels good. I'm sleeping great.
You went to, like, I heard you went hard this weekend.
Whoa.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, I went out.
Every night of the week.
That's the weekend.
Oh, the weekend.
The weekend.
Oh, le weekend? That's weekend in French.
Oh.
That's a true fact.
Jordan's studying abroad, guys. Yeah, I went hard for me, which is going out every night. It was great. It was great. This school's so fucked up.
Yeah.
You ever go out?
Yeah. This is fucked up. I'm angry. I'm chill this week.
That's great.
Did you have alcohol?
One night.
What? Has everyone had warheads recently? They're so sour.
You asked that like you expected, like half the room would be like, oh yeah.
They're so sour. They're crazy sour. I had one this morning.
That's the whole pitch.
That's the whole pitch.
You ever eat so many, like 5 at a time when you were little and made your tongue
Yeah,
bleed?
you go. You do another one, because why not? You can't stop.
Jordan also went hard this weekend, as you can tell.
I went pretty hard. I traveled to a different school. Turns out there's a world outside of this bubble. Check it out.
By outside this bubble, she means Yale.
I mean, yeah.
Jordan's really pushing the envelope, guys.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, I went hard. I went to 2 comedy shows one night. Are you crazy? I giggled my little tush off. It was insane. But now I have to recover. So no more.
From what?
From laughing. I have no more. Every time I laugh, I cough, and that means I'm sick.
There it is.
And there it is.
There it is.
Should we get this?
Should we start the damn show?
Okay.
Okay. Should we?
The other comedians don't have to sit, and we will now stand up to show what that looks like. Okay, so.
Great, everyone's sitting. Everyone's sitting. That's just the way it is. This is so
They'll
fucked
figure it out
up.
when they're on stage.
Thank you, Loey.
Thank you, Loey.
I mean, it's gonna handle Loey. Right? It's not just me.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll probably loosen it up for you,
It's
though.
more than it just holds it and then you always take it out. Sorry, it's just a moment to breathe.
What if we had like a really short comic, though?
Yeah. What if? We don't. We didn't plan the comments. Okay. People will just hold them. Like a normal comedian.
Sorry.
Sorry. High energy. Okay, so let's get it started.
Please
Welcome
to
the show.
stage.
Parth.
Hello, my name is Parth, and have you read the fucking news? Yesterday, the UN climate change panel, they released a report, and I'm no report reading expert, but I'm going to sum it up. Our head is in the fucking oven! Get it out. Maybe you don't want to be in the oven. So we're fucked. But the report can't say that we're fucked, right? Because the report also said that like majority of the fault is like corporations and governments, and like the only way that we will come out of this alive is if capitalists stop like loving money. So we're fucked. And so they had like a list of things that like individuals could do, and you should really check these out. So thing number 1, eat less meat. In parentheses, about 30%. You don't have to give up your meat. Don't get your head out of the oven entirely. No. That'd be too far. No, that's 40%. Go back in. Hard on the outside, soft on the inside. Listen, I love meat. I get it. You have to admit, it's like a fucked up thing to eat. Except in India, where eating meat is a political act. That's right. Our lovely fascist government is Hindu, conservative, and vegetarian. And they're trying to ban like beef, and so eating meat is a political act, which is great for me because if I'm about anything, I'm about low energy, low commitment political activism. I'm eating a burger, I'm protesting fascism. It's delicious, love it. They hate meat so much that they censor meat off of TV. I was interning in Delhi this summer, and I was watching Fresh Off the Boat. And the dude's out there, like I think it's like a season 1 episode, and the dude's out there, he's like grilling his sausages. But is he? Because the sausages, they're blurred. We don't know what he's grilling. I wonder what he's eating. I guess we'll never know. There's just no way to know. Speaking of low commitment political activism, we have this national anthem thing going on also. But unlike here, so the government in India was basically like, we have to play the national anthem before every movie at like a cinema, and you have to stand up for it, which is really convenient for me, because here political activism means sitting down. I love it. You mean I can do political activism by continuing to sit and eat my popcorn? Brilliant. Even Kaepernick and the lot had to kneel, which isn't hard, but like, your knee still bruises. Like, imagine the national anthem is like one of those dudes that like, you know, sings those really high notes for really long just to show how great a lung capacity they have. Like, that really fucks with your knee. Not in India, just keep sitting. There was also a ban on PDA, public displays of affection. So couples went out to the street and made out with each other as a protest. I guess if we have to, I don't want to be doing this. So that sounds ridiculous until you meet some of these people. So this summer I rented a room from Auntie Frenny, as we're going to call her for anonymity purposes. And she was deeply Christian, with a nose that could smell the premarital sex off of you. So my girlfriend came over one day, and she was also in the city over this summer, and thank you. Surprising, I know, but it happens. And she comes out of her room, like, nose like red like Rudolph, like she can smell it. She's like, leave the room door open. Yes, Auntie Franny. But I've been betrayed by a lot of Christian conservatives recently. I spent a lot of time on chess.com. Yeah, thought that would get no round of applause. Listen, it's a mentally invigorating sport and you should all try it. And I don't know if you know this. You have no way of knowing this. But chess.com is a toxic place. A lot of fuckboys out there. Until I met this one guy. Blake from South Carolina. Sweetheart. Absolutely lovely. We play regularly. I text him, good game, and he goes, thanks, you too. I was like, oh, Blake. Stop it. We have, our games are just the most like flirtatious things. He will like send his knight out, I'll send my bishop. They meet in the middle of the chessboard. Eyes lock. Maybe some romantic music starts playing. But one day, Blake changes his profile picture. Again, I'm going to assume you don't know much about chess.com, so I'll give you this. Very low quality profile pictures. And in his profile picture, he's wearing a red hat. I can't read what's written on the hat, so it could well say, "Make America Great Again." I might be in love with a Republican. Blake, a white guy from South Carolina, may have voted for Donald Trump. And I try to put this past me. I'm like, it's okay. We can still play our games. It's just not the same anymore, you know? When he builds a wall with white pieces, I go, of course you're building a wall, you fucking asshole. I leave my rook unguarded, and he takes it with his white piece, my undefended black piece. I was like, oh, Blake, of course you perpetuate the unaccounted violence against black and brown bodies. Thank you, that's my time.
Thanks going on again for Parth! Parth is the deputy editor of The Eye, which is the long-form magazine within the Clementine Spectator, and he once wrote an article about comedy. So check that out. Our next comedian of the house is... Our next comedian, he hangs out in the shadows. He's a mysterious, oh my goodness, whoa, just a hand. And a head. He's funny. Let's get our hands together for Nick.
Please give me both your hands together. Thank you. Before I get started, I just want to say, yes, my dad is a meat and potatoes kind of guy. So that everyone, did you guys hear the news? Big news this week. Ariana Grande is 2 feet tall. Have you guys seen, you guys know who Steven Crowder is? Show of hand, people know who Steven Crowder is? He's that guy who sets up booths on college campuses and he's like, male privilege is a myth. Changed my mind. Whoa. Got Socrates in the house. Changed my mind. I've never had a thought. Changed my mind. I'm a blank slate, please. I welcome absolutely anything. That kind of stuff makes me really mad because, in all seriousness, it does because, you know, as a male, I would be so good at changing his mind, dude. I'm just like mad confident. Like I was in my debate team in high school, and like I liked it more than football, honestly. Like I wake up every morning, and the first thing that I think is like, wow, I'm gonna crush the fuck out of this day. When I check myself out in the mirror, it's not because I'm vain, it's because I feel good about the way I look. I probably got it from my dad. He's just like a dope public speaker and like honestly the coolest guy I know. He like has like a really like dope boat. That was a lie. I did not get public speaking from my father. I don't think anybody looks at me and goes, yeah, that boy was raised by a man who knows how to work a podium. My dad is confident in the sense that he wears 2 pinky rings. Uh-oh! Called Pride and Prejudice, baby. We got wine and cheese. We got one for the marriage and one for the divorce. What's up? My dad is confident in that he can fall asleep with a glass of Merlot in his hand on the couch and wake up and not spill a drop. That's me, okay? He's up, he's down, he's back up. Ah, sweet life. I got to be a camp counselor this past summer. I had the privilege of being a camp counselor. And I say privilege because it really was an honor. It was really cool though. It was definitely a shift in perspective. I was with 8-year-old boys. It was an all-boys camp. I was living in a cabin with no amenities with 10 8-year-old boys for 2 months. And it was actually great. I had one camper named William. Very cool. William peed the bed every night. Every single night. And that's the kind of consistency that I love to see here at Camp Tomatis. That's what we expect out of our young men. So I'd have to clean it up every morning, and he also would poopy in his pants. And one time, I walked up, I'm getting some feedback, I'm gonna fix this. I walked up to William, it's exactly the same. And I was like, hey buddy, it smells a little bad in your area. If you had an accident, like, it's no big deal, like, it happens to everybody. We just need to, like, get you in a new change of clothes and clean up, and we'll be fine. And he's like, it's not. He's one of those kids whose face always looks like he just ate something really spicy. He's like, he's like, it's not me. It's not me. I'm like, Will, like, it only smells in your area. Like, it's really not a big deal. Like, you're 8. It happens to literally everybody. Like, we just need to get you changed. He's like, no, it's not. It's in my laundry bag. It's my laundry bag. I'm like, okay, your laundry bag is 500 feet uphill right now. He's like, the smell travels very far. It's not me. So eventually, I get into the bathroom. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna turn around. Here's some fresh clothes. Here's a trash bag. Just put the dirty shit in. I didn't say dirty shit. He's 8. He's 8. Just put it in the trash bag. He's like, okay. I turn around. I hear him, shuffling about, doing whatever in the bathroom, and he goes, hey, Nick. This kid's 8 years old. He goes, Nick, do you think that there's a meaning to life? At first I was like, if I was in your situation, I would not. Well, he's like, do you? And I was like, oh, just because maybe there's not a meaning to life, but that doesn't mean there's not a one minute. What do you say to an 8-year-old who asks that? And he says, I don't. I think that we're just animals, and we're put here, and you live, and you die, and it's not really a big deal. And I'm like, Will, you are covered in piss. We gotta take this one step at a time, buddy. I'll end with a couple anecdotes I overheard in the street. This one, I was on the subway. Subway's in the station. A guy walks into the subway cart. He goes, hey, what's the next stop on this line? Somebody goes, oh, Grand. He goes, fuck this. Did you a favor. The other one, I was eating breakfast outside, and these dudes were sitting next to me, also eating breakfast, and this girl was walking across the street, and one of them goes, yo, check out that chick. What event do you think she runs? 3K? 5K? I don't know. Other guy goes, yeah, honestly, looks like she's built like a sprinter to me. And his friend replies, yeah, I don't really fuck with track and field anymore. That shit's gay. That's my time, thank you very much.
Woo, let's keep it going. That was very funny. Did you know that, I was looking at this, I was like, you could do a workout on this. Did you know that you can do a workout on anything? Recently I went on a run. That's my big news of the week. Oh my god, I'm getting some feedback. Oh, what should I work on? I was thinking about during the set. Okay, our next... I'm not doing a set, so that was all of the work that I had. Our next comedian is... oh my god. I'm thinking about him, I'm I already am ready to laugh. It's what? He is... I think we're the same height. Let's get our hands tappity-tappity-doo-dah, getting in every part of your body for Alex White.
Hey guys. So, I think it's a weird cultural thing that we like pirates. Because when you think about it, they're just water burglars. If you take a regular burglar and you put him on a boat, all of a sudden he's cool and fine and we call him a pirate. No. This is why I think the movie Captain Phillips was a wake-up call for a lot of people. If you don't know, that's a movie where the pirate is I am the captain now. And Captain Phillips is like, oh, U.S. Navy, come save me. But no, the pirates in that movie are murderous assholes just like the real thing. They don't say R. They don't say yo ho. They say, give us all your money and goods and services or we'll kill you because we're pirates and that's what pirates do. It's a real movie. And pirates are the worst. They're awful for the economy. If we had as many pirates as we did back then, a burger at McDonald's would cost like $5 and we'd all suffer. I think that the most powerful a kid can ever be is at a water park. And I'll tell you why. Because all it takes is one poop. All it takes is a single poop in the lazy river and the park will close. A single poop in the lazy river, the river will run brown and the park will go down. I wish I had the self-awareness to leverage that when I was 5. Hey, Mr. Manager, can I get some ice cream? No? Well, how about I poop in the lazy river? Don't cry now. You should have given me the ice cream when I asked for it the first time. I'm sick of, no, listen. I'm sick of going into Walmart. I'm airing it out here. I'm sick of going into Walmart and the stickers on the fruits telling me to wash before consumption. Here's an idea, Walmart. How about you wash the fruit before you sell it to me? You can't get away with that anywhere else. Yes, sir. Here's your golden opulent salmon. I hope you enjoy it. Yeah, we value our customers very much here at Applebee's. If you have any other things you need, just let me know. Oh, and by the way, you need to wash that fish before you eat it. All Applebee's will be shut down. Applebee's will become Apple was. Somehow it's this double standard with Walmart. I don't get it. That's why I always eat my fruit without washing it first, because I'm going to ingest all those pesticides, get liver damage, and sue Walmart for this. I was one of the only black kids at my elementary school, and the school was called Robert E. Lee Elementary, which is another way of saying I was one of the only black people at my elementary school. But it was cool because when you're in that position, you get treated as a black ambassador. I had my own badge and everything. Alex, do black people like TV? Yes, black people like it. Alex, how high can black people jump? Oh, I don't know, how would I know that? Alex, is it, true? Wait. Getting my questions mixed up. Alex, do all black people pee their pants during reading circle? No, that's just me. But, it's not all fun and games. It's a very powerful position, and power corrupts. Alex, why didn't you bring a present to my birthday party? Black people don't celebrate birthdays, I'm sorry. Alex, is it true what you said about black wee-wees? Yes, they do taste like chocolate. I'm sorry, I just can't. Who can resist lying to children? Not me. How's everyone doing tonight? Yes, so I think of all the jobs, dentistry is probably the one with the best perks. You get to be in the upper middle class. And you get free tea. You get free tea for whatever use you want. You can think of all the arts and crafts and trinkets and really misguided love letters you can make. Yes, Deborah, I am giving you these teeth as a token of my appreciation. No, not mine. No, Deborah, why are you calling the... Don't call the police again on me, Deborah. But... Teeth. That's why I have this theory that dentists would make really good UFC fighters. Because half the fight is intimidation. And if you walk into the ring with a bucket full of teeth, no one is going to fight that. I'm the humanizer, and I'm going to kick your ass in the ring, dentist scum. What's that in your pocket? Loose change? Nah, man, it's teeth. Ah, whoa, not cool, dentist. Humanizer out. And the fight's over. That's the entire fight. The only people, the teeth, and a handful of teeth is the same, it's like the perfect mix between terrifying and disgusting. The only people happy to see a handful of teeth are crime scene investigators and children looking for tooth fairy money. That's not the only job with perks. I'd say another one for sure is politicians. You get to be above the law. And you get to kiss any baby you want at any time. I mean, that's a true measure of power. Will someone you don't know let them kiss their baby? I'm not quite there yet. Thank you.
Just kidding. Let's all take a 5-minute break.
Let's take 5, guys. Let's take 5. Stand up, stretch your legs. It's sweaty as hell in here. Move around. This is not a bit.
This is not a bit.
It's not a bit. Not everything's a bit.
This is not a bit.
Yeah, take 5. We'll be back in 5 minutes.
Oh, wow. Let's get those tunes.
Oh yeah, it's gonna rock out.
How are you guys liking the show?
Oh, it's good.
It's a good show, right?
It's good.
It's funny.
Yeah.
So funny.
Good jokes.
Good jokes.
The host, exactly. MCs.
I love those guys. I know one of them.
The teacher
Is it a mic too?
The
feedback is hilarious.
Oh, Pete, I just got that. I couldn't hear you.
The private sector, like
The private sector, in the private sector. Yeah, the whole I'm an associate. Don't let them tell you he's an associate in the private sector. He's just being runs the private sector. I run the quadrant of the private sector, so it's not the whole private sector. I heard you laugh about going.
Really bad. It's not like.
I work in there's artists there that, like, some of them have, like, one of them, it's like the design head of America, his dad was like a fine artist, like a professional fine artist, and he always wanted to go into and like do art, and his dad was like, don't do it. That's like a crazy, like, pressure, like, going to fine art. I think that they actually, he's a really happy guy. It's like he goes like surfing, like, yeah, it's like in that, like, place. No, it's called, it's like,
Okay, let us give the warmest Memento Mori welcome we can possibly give to our last and final and wonderful comedian, Katie Hannigan. Woo!
Make fun of this space. I mean, you have to. It feels like we're hiding from something. This is great. Thanks to the guys for having me on the show. I'm excited to come here. I actually have, does this work or what's going on? Okay, right. Appreciate you not heckling, even when it would have been helpful. We appreciate it. I have a tattoo that says Memento Mori. Can you believe it?
No!
Yeah, I have a tattoo. Do you have one also? You got really excited.
Yes, I also.
We should take it. Well, mine's in a sexual area.
And I'm lying.
Oh, you bitch. Yes, I have a tattoo that says Memento Mori, so I'm fun at parties. You can tell. Wait, remember you'll die. Did you guys know that? I got it when I was 18. I actually very specifically remember being like, I know I want this tattoo because I have wanted it for a year and a half. I'm sure it's a good idea. Yeah, so that's me. Just hang out by the dip. Hey, you want to talk about the inevitable escape into the icy grip of the unknown? It's a bit like YOLO, isn't it? Of the olden times. YOLO! Except for in those days, the life was like so much shorter because everyone was dying of tuberculosis. Is this a Catholic church? I was raised Catholic. Anybody else molested? Okay. We got you, ladies. Crazy religion, right? Like, are you practicing? Or I guess I should ask that before I start bashing it. Oh my gosh. Stations of the Cross, remember that? Stations of the Cross. If you don't know, Stations of the Cross is when you spend time in the church and you go around to all these different stations and you look at Jesus getting tortured in different ways. Sometimes he's getting whipped, sometimes his clothes are being stripped from his body. Then they put the crown of thorns on. And also, you're 7. Really jamming those swords into Jesus' head. Are you going to come to my birthday party? This is great. I'll do a show anywhere, though, seriously. Give me 2 friends in a hallway. I'm on. I used to host a show, actually, in a lounge that was disguised as a sexual massage parlor. Yeah. Happy endings on the Lower East Side. Yeah, anybody been? Well, it closed. It was disguised too well. Nobody ever came into the show, except for a couple questionable Russian tourists just hobbling in like, oh, hello. Can we come to get a massage? Yeah, thinking they were about to get a hand job, only to find women talking! Ultimate prank. A lot of strong ladies in here. A lot of strong ladies. Love to see the gals. Can you believe that I got booed for saying that I went to the Women's March on stage last year? Anybody believe it? Yeah, someone booed me. Yeah. Listen, the most fucked up thing was that I didn't go to the Women's March. And I was gonna go! And I felt tired. And I was on Instagram, I said I feel like I'm already there. I lied for a year, so I'm sorry to all the ladies. I'm mostly sorry to my friend I kept texting, I'm on the way. We went to Chipotle. So, but it's great. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be anywhere. Who's lonely? I'm trying to get out more. You know, I was getting the targeted ad on my phone for the dating apps, the hookup apps. Now I'm just getting a weird ad for a weighted blanket that simulates the feeling of being held by a person. I know. I bought it. I spend a lot of time by myself. My roommate came up to me the other day. He goes, hey, are you okay? Whoa. When you speak, it shatters the illusion that I live alone, okay? Thank you, Eric. I am trying to pretend you're my dog. You guys, when you have roommates in your 20s, you're like, oh my god, we're all friends. When you have roommates in your 30s, you're like, well, we made some choices. Look at us, living our dreams, still. I used to live in the East Village. I lived above this cute little spot called Polish Bar. Great name for a nail salon, if you want to attract confused old Polish men. I had 2 roommates in this apartment. One of my roommates was British, the other Australian. The British girl was a supermodel. Right? The Australian girl was a mess. British girls always coming in like, girls, I've been very naughty. I've just eaten a cookie. And the Australian girl would come in like, last night I let a strange man sleep in my bed. And he's still there. The British girl hated the Australian girl, but she was always complaining to me. You know, she's like, Katie, I don't know what to do. I went into the kitchen. Kelly was eating my biscuits. And I'm just like, well, listen, girl. This is America. You have to fight her. I did like the Australian girl better, but really because I felt a sense of colonial obligation towards her. I was like, eat her biscuits, fuck the queen! We lived above a group of French boys, and the French boys were always playing their music very loud, and that drove the Australian girl insane. She would go down, she would bang on the door, you know, try to confront them. I went down with her once, I was surprised. I was like, she was being so aggressive. She was like, I will come in there and cut the cord to your speaker. I will cut the cord. The French, there was a disconnect. They were like, oh, we are just having a birthday party. We were not to turn the music down. It is a birthday. We have cake. She was like, oh, I will come in there and murder your mother. And she would call the cops and they'd be like, what do you want us to do, honey? It's music! Right, New York City cops. It's a little hot in here. I'm having a hot flash. I wore this outfit with the knowledge that I was going on a date tonight, and I was like, I want to look good. I put on a lot of lip stain all around my mouth, and then kept it real casual from the neck down, so hopefully it goes well. And it's a new person I'm dating, so I'm in love. Oh my god. It can be so hard to, you know, play it cool around a new guy, right? Like, I try to have a couple drinks, loosen up, but I'm a lightweight. It's a fine line between, you know, 2 drinks is, oh, we're having fun. Like, 3 drinks is, I just openly offered to let him ruin my life. I'm like, I'm ovulating, come inside me, twins running my family. Harder to play cool after that. Harder to play cool after that one. I said that. The next morning he was like, you know what you said to me last night? All of a sudden I'm a soap opera victim of amnesia. I'm like, that's not right. All I remember was being down by the docks with Gary. Very foggy. So we'll see. I don't know. He's a little older. Oh, like an older guy. Yeah. Yeah. Daddy, right? Ladies? Like, Daddy! Oh, call him Daddy. He likes it. Some people are weird. This girl's scandalized. It's like, come on. We all call each other baby in the bedroom. I throw in Daddy and I'm a weirdo? Like, come on. I'm not pretending I'm fucking my father. Are you pretending you're fucking a baby? It's a little worse. It's a bit worse. It can be hard out there. Dating is not fun. It's not great. Like, some guys, we got some young single guys here. Like, this is something, the single guys will pretend to be interested in what a woman is saying to fuck her. Sir, can you corroborate this? Any experience?
You're not single.
You're not single? You were born with a girlfriend. was attached from the womb. Is your love from your mother? Can I ask you that? Really derailed this whole joke. No, I'm kidding. Sometimes, no, you're pointing to this guy back here. Your friend is a bitch, sir. Let's talk to him. Single guys will pretend to be interested in what a lady is saying to fuck her. I flip it. I'm over here pretending I'm horny just so I can get some shit off my chest. Yeah, I love hard. By the way, did I tell you about this bitch from my college? Dating is not great. It's not great. This is what it's very hard. The single girls, maybe you can identify. Like sometimes a guy asks you out, and you don't want to go out with him, but you're gonna have to see him again. And then all of a sudden, you gotta come up with some alibi real quick, right? And it's never what you wanted to say. I'm always like, oh, I have a wooden leg. I hate to hurt someone's feelings. I think the best way to reject a guy without hurting his feelings, just date him for a year and a half until he loses interest. I call it the long con, okay? Then, 16 months in, when he's like, I'm not sexually attracted to you anymore, you can be like, well, I've come to love you. What the fuck? That's autobiographical. I appreciate you being supportive. Appreciate the support. Are you guys gonna like me, by the way, or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, great. Oh, are you Jordan?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Hi, nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you.
I'm so sorry. Remember Dad? One time I was fucking this guy who was like, who is Maury? Who the fuck is Maury? My boyfriend's death. Fucking death. Is everyone here in undergrad? Are you guys all in undergraduate? Yeah? Oh, okay, that's fun. That's great. I was a theater major in college. I will say, I just finished paying my student loans. Can you believe that? Yeah. They're not paid off. I'm just now okay with ruining my credit. I actually did a casino show recently, and I never gamble unless you count eating at the casino buffet. I was driving with some of the other comics, and one comic turns around and he goes, oh, I only gamble small amounts of money, like $200. I was like, 200? What, are you trying to give me a heart attack? I played it off though. I was like, oh, pennies! That's practically nothing to me. I'm a countess. I was like, Jesus Christ, thank God I have a $100,000 theater degree. Otherwise, I might not be able to act like I don't think $200 is a lot of money. Yep, spent $6 grand learning how to roll my neck, and now I don't have health care, so. Is there a theater program in this school? Is anyone here a theater major and just staring into the abyss, or? Okay, you're concerned, or you're gonna go for it?
What?
Are you a theater major?
I was.
Oh, you dropped it. You're like, not in this economy. I met a girl at a party recently. She introduced herself as a triple threat. She goes, hi, I'm Jessica, triple threat. We were like, excuse me? She was like, yes. Actor, singer, dancer, triple threat. I was like, ooh, what's the threat? Are you gonna annoy us to death? Yes. This is a gorgeous campus. I wish I could have come to school here if I felt like it. I'm from the Midwest. So this would have been far for me. Can you tell? I have a Midwestern face. Yes. Yes, I do. I have that type of face that says, hi. I hear what you have to say. But I don't. So, shut the fuck up. Yes, I'm very wholesome. I was always the girl next door growing up, but now I'm in my 30s, so I'm more of a woman who's still here. Hey, where did everybody go? Y'all left the door open. I will do one more joke. I'm from Indianapolis, Indiana, which is a big racing city, big race car city. A lot of racists there, which is what we call racing enthusiasts who hate minorities. I used to work at the racetrack when I was in high school. I was a car show girl. Thank you so much. Easy job for a teen. All we had to do was wear short shorts, pass out some free packs of cigarettes, and try to make sure we didn't get kidnapped by a redneck. Little workplace hazard, guys. I remember my first day, the boss Amber, this big, beautiful blonde woman, she had a little huddle. She goes, "Okay, ladies, we gonna look amazing. Now, one thing real quick. If a man approaches you saying that he wants to show you some kittens in his truck, we want y'all to say it with me now. Remember what happened to Brittany. And don't forget to smile." It was great. It was like To Catch a Predator if instead of sentencing a danger to society, we just upsold him on power windows. Okay, well, thank you guys so much.
A big hand for...
They're both up. Hey!
A big hand for all our contest performers tonight.
And always a part of Katie. Thank you guys so much. Thanks to everyone for coming out.
It's always so sweet.
Per usual, we'll be doing this again in 2 weeks. And also next week we're going to be having a workshop. If you have not performed and want to perform and want to try out some bits, if you want to come, hang out, and just talk shop. Yeah, next week we'll be doing that probably here. It won't be a show, it'll just be a workshop.
That's exciting. I didn't know it was official. You made it.
I just made it right now, so now I have to do it.
Now you got it.
Now I have to do it.
That's very exciting. Thank you all for coming and have a good rest. Woo! You interpret as a middle. So like a sleep. Have you ever read a book? Because you have a Have you ever read a book?
Yes.
You should read a book.
No, I know, that's what I'm just like I got on the elevator at the end of work today, I come down and I see someone like I know, and she's like, hey, I like halfway there, right? It's like, almost. I think I'm saying worse. No! No! Like in the week, she was like,
Every time you watch, you're gonna go halfway.
halfway. does the red light? What does his red light mean?
She's a lot of Eastern European men and like
Yeah, I know.
being in the wrong place.
Polish, Russian,